Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and get into what Valtrex is indicated for. Again, we're at their website. It says Valtrex is indicated for, number one, is indicated for adult patients, okay, and cold sores, genital herpes. But here's what I want to point out: treatment in incompetent, I mean, immunocompetent patients. Sorry, treatment in immunocompetent patients. Okay, so yeah, I know that's a mouthful, but let's look at what immunocompetent means so you can fully understand it. Okay, capable of developing an immune response, possessing a normal immune system. Okay, capable of developing an immune response. That means capable of getting your immune to respond. Okay, your immune system is competent. That means it will work. Possessing a normal immune system. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's read this and put that in. Valtrex is indicated for treatment in immunocompetent patients. Here's the question: why do you need Valtrex if your immune system is competent? If your immune system is working normally, that means it should normally be able to get rid of the virus. It should normally be able to beat the cleanse the bacteria and remove the toxins. If it's working normally, you don't need a virus. Okay, I mean, you don't need Valtrex. We're going to further look into why they would say that. Okay, now second thing I want to point out is suppression in immunocompetent or HIV infected patients. This is why they want you to take Valtrex if you have a competent immune system. Okay? They want to suppress, they're telling you right here, they want to suppress, okay, the immune system. They want to suppress it in people that HIV infected patients or even HSV infected patients. Okay, now let's look at suppression. Okay, so we can understand what suppression is. Okay, here we go. I'm right over here at one of the dictionary sites. Okay, and we're looking at suppression. Okay, it's a noun, the act or instance of suppressing, the state of being suppressed, the consciousness, the conscious intentional exclusion from consciousness or thought or feeling. Okay, suppression. Okay, now let's go over here to medical dictionary, and I also pulled up suppression. Okay, I want this to be looked at too. Okay, suppression. The act of suppressing or the state of being suppressed, right? Conscious exclusion or unacceptable desires, thoughts, or memories from the mind, okay? The sudden arrest of the secretion of a liquid such as urine or bowel, okay? Now, I really want to drop down to 5, okay? And 5 says the effect of a second genetic mutation that reverses the phenotypic change. I believe that's phenotypic or phenotypic. Reverses a phenotypic change that had been caused by the previous mutation at a different location on the chromosome. Okay, so let's look at this here. This one explains it a little bit better. In genetics, a second mutation occurring at a site different from the first mutation. Okay, so what are we talking about here? And able to mask or suppress the phenotypic expression of the first mutation. The organism appears to be reverted, but is in fact doubly mutated. So what are we saying? Okay, boom. You got two cells, okay? You got one cell that's mutated and mutated by the herpes virus, right? Explodes, okay? Now, this comes in, this suppression comes in, okay? And it creates a second mutation. Okay, it attaches to another cell as if it was trying to fool the immune system into say, hey, look at me over here, or hey, body, look at me over here, instead of looking at that. I'm the real virus. That's not. Okay? So it's almost trying to fool your body into paying attention to something that has no effect. It's only an illusion or appears to be a second instance or a second site or a second mutation. See, the organism appears to be reverted, but is in fact doubly a mutant. Okay, it's doubly mutated. So it goes and destroys other cells in another location. Okay, it mutates other cells in another location. Okay, and then once it mutates those cells, it kind of tricks the body into looking at that and not looking at the virus. Meanwhile, the virus is still thriving. Okay, the virus is still doing other things. Okay, virus is still multiplying. Okay, so that's what the suppression that we're dealing with. Okay. Okay. I just want to see if it talked about. Okay, it doesn't say anything in bone marrow. Just talking about bone marrow. Okay, so let's go on back. Okay, let's go on back. So suppression. That's why suppression in a normal immune system or HIV infected person. Okay, take Valtrex for suppression in somebody that has. So why would you want to suppress? This is the question here. Why would you want to suppress somebody that has an immune system that's working normally, that's eliminating toxins and virus normally? Okay, or why would you want to offer treatment to somebody whose body is working normally? Okay. So now, I want you guys to take note of this. It says, please see additional important information about Valtrex in this PDF right here. I open this PDF and we're going to go into it. It's US underscore Valtrex.pdf. We're going to go into it. I pull some things out that I want you to see, and we're going to look at that in the next video.